Hey Risa, today I'm here to do a chit chat video with you guys. Little Miss Lexi is actually, well, she was asleep. Of course, now that I'm going to be filming and doing this, she's not going to be asleep. Oh no, we're okay, I think. But it's just been a while since I talked to you guys, and I just kind of wanted to update you because I know I didn't upload any videos this week. That was not planned whatsoever. I first and foremost just want to thank you guys for being super patient with me. This time of year is the time that I feel the most pressured to put out videos and to make certain videos and things along that line. But this is also the first time in a while that I've had a newborn during this time of year. So it's been very busy. There's been a lot going on. So I appreciate you guys just being patient and accepting of when I'm not able to stick to a schedule or I don't upload for a little bit. And none of it's ever really planned. It's just kind of going off of what's going on in my day-to-day life. So yeah, last weekend, I didn't get to filming. There was just a lot going on. We had different stuff to do. But then sickness hit. And that started like Monday. And then slowly everybody just kind of got sick, and it just didn't feel right to try and wedge time to film in there somewhere when I felt like my talents could be better used as a mom taking care of her sick kids. So it started off with Sophie, and then of course it hit Remy, and I thought even Mark got sick, honestly. I don't even know why I'm skipping over him. He got pretty sick as well. And I thought me and Lexi were going to hold out, but she didn't, and she got sick too. So, this past week has been trying to take care of everybody and make sure that we're all getting well and stuff like that. So I appreciate your patience because it's not fun having a sick newborn for the second time in her little life. It's not fun at all. But yeah. So there's that going on, and the preschool germs are slowly making their way around. Sure, it won't be the last time of the season either. So I'm just trying to figure out how to handle that kind of stuff and do our best with trying to when the older kids are sick, like having a new little baby and figuring out the rules and what's going to work and how to help everybody, it's just so complicated. And then when everybody's sick, it's just no fun and everybody needs something. I'm just like, I don't know that this video is going to make any sense. I'm just so tired. I'm just coming on here and kind of word vomiting everything that's been in my head for the past couple months. But I'm also back to volunteering at the preschool, so I've been doing that as well, and it's been a lot of fun. Like, I've really enjoyed being there with Remy and Sophie this year. It's a pretty big year, it's Remy's first year, it's Sophie's last year in preschool, so I really enjoy the fact that I get to be there. But it has been a little difficult to let go of that time with Lexi, even though she is completely fine here with grandma. I feel like, been loving it, aside from being sick the past week, but it's like peace and quiet here. So she's not trying to take a nap, she just can. So she's been completely fine with it. But of course, as moms, the second we get away, we're like, okay, but when can I get back? So there's been that. And of course, just like with the holidays, Thanksgiving and Christmas and everything that comes with those. I just feel like this time of year, everybody is juggling like a million and two things on their plate. Not to mention, every single year, without fail, I forget that daylight savings times means that I am very limited on the time that I have to film. There's only so many hours of daylight. And honestly, by the time Mark gets home at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, there's not a ton of time for me to film. So I need to be able to film on the weekends, during the day, like in the morning, afternoon, and that way there's enough sunlight for me to get everything done, because there's just like, right now, where's my phone at? Right now it is 12:30, guys, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's just like not bright outside at all. Honestly, it looks like I might not even be able to do the next couple videos I need to do because there's just nothing out there. So without fail, for some reason, every single year I forget that this happens, and I'm on a time crunch to make videos, and it's hard when you're someone like me who talks for 20 minutes at a time. So it's just been kind of figuring out how to juggle it all. I very much like making my videos. I love doing what I do. I love being helpful and putting out content, and especially this time of year, I just feel like it's super fun. But there's also pressure to do it, I feel like. And then there's also just preschool, having a newborn, figuring all this out. We're all still figuring out how to work as a family of 5, and festivities. I mean, like I said, Christmas, it's just like even picking out a Christmas tree anymore is kind of like an all-day event for us. But I've been trying to figure it out and do the best that I can. So, like I said, I just really appreciate your guys' patience with everything. And also, I got a new camera. That's my Christmas present from Mark this year. He gave it to me about a month ago now, and I've been loving it. But you guys, I'm still figuring it out. It has a lot more options than my older camera. I am also working with an external mic now, and it took me a little bit to figure that out as well. Okay, well, the baby's now up, so I don't know how long this is gonna last without me holding her. She's looking at me like, you put me down? Can you give me a reason why? I thought you'd sleep. She's smiling at me. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to work this, like what the best options are with my natural light and when I need to use artificial light, the microphone, figuring out sound settings on that. So sorry about those few videos that I made where I was practically screaming at you because my audio was out of control. Didn't mean to. But I think we've got a handle on the mic now, and it's just more about figuring out the settings with the camera, because I used to be able to just like turn my camera on and be able to just film, but now there's like a ton more options, and I have no idea what any of them are, but I'm willing to learn. So yeah, he even got me like a new tripod, so me being able to turn you guys and show you Lexi, amazing. Mine was actually like on its way out. It wasn't like stiff enough to hold the camera upright anymore. It was slowly sinking down as I was filming. It was a train wreck. So yeah. What? You gonna talk? Are you gonna talk? She was out like a light during her update video, so I laid her down, and of course now she woke up. Hold on. It might be a little too bright in here for her. Even though I don't have a ton of sunlight, it's probably a little too much light for her to be able to sleep. But yeah, and then on top of all that, he also surprised me with my own website. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a really long time, just because there's a lot of content that I'd love to make that I just don't think fits on my channel. At this point, I've been making YouTube videos for going on 6 years now, which is insane for me to say. It feels like I just started like a year ago. I feel so new to this still. But there's a lot of content that I just don't feel like it fits over here. And not to say that I don't want to do it because it's not my niche or like whatever, but I'm very comfortable with how my channel is. I like how things are over here. So I also like the idea of having a website and a blog where I can post whatever I want and not worry about if it fits in a certain kind of, genre or whatever. So I'm really excited about that, and I will leave a link down below if you guys want to go check it out, and you can subscribe to when I make new blog posts, so when I do, you'll get notified in your email. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I didn't do anything this past week because just like I didn't make videos, I was not making blog posts. I have been having a ton of fun over there, and getting back into writing is very therapeutic for me. I used to do it a lot when I was younger, but then I started making videos, and it was just like, I'm not going to make a blog and videos. I even remember saying that to somebody a really long, honestly, I say really long, but it probably was like a month ago. Someone asked me if I would ever start a blog, and if I could do so-and-so over there. And I was like, I could never run a blog and make videos at the same time. And here I am wanting to do it. But I'm really excited about it because I've been wanting to do that for a while. And even just having one place, if you guys, I'm still working on this part, but I want to create a page on there where it's just my recommendations. So whether it's breastfeeding, toys for a certain age, like everything that you guys know and trust me with, I want to make like a category where you guys can go in and just find it on my website, and it's not like, oh, it's at this store, let me grab you this link, that link, like whatever. It's all like in one spot. You won't have to hop from video to video. You won't have to check Dropbox descriptions and stuff like that. Just kind of having things that I love and recommend on a daily basis in its own little spot, and you guys just know that it's there and you can go to, and if it changes, it changes. So I'm really excited for what it means, but you know, be a little easy on me. I made that website in like a day and a half, and it's still not all amazing or perfect or even where I kind of want it, but it started, and that's, I think, the first step forward. Looking back to like my first channel art when I started YouTube, I'm like, I really thought that that was a good way to go. So I know that the same thing's going to happen with the blog. I think something looks great now and it won't look great here in a few months. I will say that everyone's been getting along really greatly. Us transitioning into a family of 5 has been going great. It's not been perfect, obviously. There's been hiccups here and there. And actually in January, I do plan to film how the transition went. I just kind of wanted to give it one last month and kind of collect my thoughts about everything and stand back and look now because, you know, she's still very new, but she's not brand new anymore. Hi. You're a few months old. You're a few months old. And on Christmas Eve, she'll be 4 months old. So I feel like by January, I will be able to give you guys a little bit more of like a well-rounded idea of how the transition went. And I don't know. I don't think that I could have asked of any more. You know, I was kind of worried about it, all things considered, but it went really well and I'm really thankful for it. And I feel like we're still doing really well and we're all working it out and getting to know each other. Aww. But it's been great. It really has been. I mean, when you have great kids and a great husband, they make it pretty easy. But yeah, that's just kind of everything that's been going on lately. There's been so many changes that I've just like been meaning to mention here and there. And I just felt like kind of a life update to be like, hey, I'm alive. My kids have been sick. I am experimenting with new stuff all over the board. Just kind of be patient with me and tell you that I appreciate your patience was very much needed. So I'm here to say that. Also, come in January, I'll be getting more back into my usual videos. Before I had Lexi, which was like my monthly favorites, a monthly Q&A, alternating those and stuff like that, because I really enjoy doing those things. Also grocery hauls, I enjoy doing those. I want to get back into making recipe videos. They're one of my favorites to make. And yeah, there's just certain things like that that you can expect. And other videos like newborn must-haves, the transition video, kind of some newborn stuff that I wanted to wait until she was out of the newborn phase to make. So there will be videos like that come January as well. You telling them all about it? I'm just really excited for the things to come because the past couple months, especially with having Mark to help me with my channel and everything behind the scenes, it's been really awesome. It's been way more than I could have ever imagined. I should have asked for his help so many years ago when he kept bugging me to let him. It's just been great, and I'm really excited for everything that's going to come. And, you know, I love making content for you guys, and I love that you're here and that you support me, and I'm super thankful for that. And I'm also really thankful that you guys understand if I disappear for a week and I take care of my sick kid. She's still kind of confused by this thing. Oh, I updated the equipment tab on my Amazon storefront to match everything that I'm using now in case you're somebody who follows that little tidbit. I know that when I was starting out, I was always curious about what people used. And I was like, why don't they link that? Like, I really want to know what they use, whether it's like what I use to make my thumbnails or, you know, the camera, the microphone, tripod, stuff like that. I have it all linked because I know I was looking for it when I was trying to get started too. I was just so curious about what everybody else was using. See how she's like kind of scared by it? Let me know down in the comments below if you guys would like to see more chit chat videos. I know I typically get a comment or two of you guys saying, oh, I miss these, I like these, but I don't know, when I go to make them, I'm like, who's gonna watch this? Who wants to hear me just talk about my life? I don't know. I just kind of feel like I question if people really want to see them. So let me know down in the comments if you want that to also be a regular return for January as well. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks for watching.